Greetings, fellow servants to the dark gods, and welcome to the lodge. As you can see, Argel Tal looking resplendent. So, word bearers, gonna have a bit of fun. Gonna show you some of the event decks. I'll be honest, I'm really excited about the word bearers, but fuck me, like they've not been given an easy ride in this event. Mandragorax needs a nerf. Like, why would you put that like level of sort of control troop clear against decks that have been ostensibly built to be heavy board? Like, anyway, so word bearers are out. They are super cool. I'm going to show you some games. I've got some from all three of the warlords: Lorgar, Argel Tal, and Erebus. So, starting off with good old Lorgar, a bit of a mirror here. So we'll sort of go through what they do with each one. So firstly, the art for Lorgar is sick. I really like his whispers, not in this format, but I can see how it could be really cool. You know, like that's very achievable, like a Pax Chaotica, for example. You know, so Lorgar reduces maintenance cost, and you can give Demon Host to a starters or medium, a starters or infantry. It's quite good. You can get some really nice little combos off that. So, Colic support, I'm really excited about this guy. Like, you can just ping off some really nasty things with him. I mean, so you play like Calth infantry, or the one that's basically a 2-2 and a 2-1, and then just nuke one of them each turn because it's behind the wall of front line. This guy's cool. 3 health makes it a bit vulnerable with the lack of stealth, but like if you played it later, if for example you give it like escape patch, you know, to give it stealth, it could be quite scary. The fact that it's got sneak attack is pretty scary. So yeah, you know, Raising of Monarchia. It's quite a nice little. I think it might be a bit expensive. Like I found trying to play this or find the time to play it, I was like, I have better things to do. But you know, that's quite a cool thing with Lorgar. Like, I mean, the Whispers thing, if it gets ward, all of a sudden this 5-3 is pretty scary. I think I just spent most of this game using it to kill off his guys. So this is a mechanic I really like. So a lot of the things will have like rally, destroy a friendly infantry and gain something. Like, that's super cool. I mean, you can build a really scary board very quickly with Lorgar, which is quite cool. I feel quite sorry for this guy because he's like doing really nice plays, but just because I've got that momentum in the first turn, it's like, nope. It's just, Terran Reality is quite a sick card. I actually think that could see some playing standard. Like, you know, it's got some nice combos as well. Like if you do it on the right thing, you know, like a Pi Alpha, like that could be really cool. Yeah. So that was game 1. I would recommend for the event. Lorgar is not, from my experience, too great. He just gets overwhelmed. Like he's trying to do too little when everyone else is trying to do a lot. So after that, I had to go with Erebus. Where's my Erebus? I did alright with Erebus, like a little more successful. He's got a really cool ability. Don't know how to play it on ranked, but hold on.
You are the architect of all this.
So you create or enlarge a summoning rift, which is quite cool. So yeah, it starts off as a 3/3, so it can't be targeted. So basically, you're like prepping a creature to play. It can't be targeted in any way, and the more that you invest into it, the larger it gets. But I am deliberately allowing it to die. I wonder why. I mean, you look at this, like, that's just so good with Slayer of Worlds. Like, you should absolutely run a Slayer of Worlds, like Argel Tal, for example, like in his style of deck. Slayer of Worlds, absolutely. Because I could see a really good, like, weenie deck using, like, Zezagal squads, you know, Wounded Zealots, you know, like, Jadimus squads, just, like, yeah, Argel Tal's scary. But yeah, like Slayer of World is turn 4. Well, yeah, turn 4 now. He's already down to 7 cost. And as you can see in a minute, he's going to be... he's going to cost nothing. I'll have a Slayer of Worlds for 3 mana on turn 4, please. What the fuck? Like, it's so good. What I like about this is it gets, like, different demon hosts as it upgrades as well. So that's quite a cool thing. Like, if you can just spend a few turns with Erebus, like, just slamming that, can cause some real problems. It's a shame, really, because, like, he's got a really nice board, but I have a Slayer of Worlds and a 5/5. That guy's really cool. Diabolist Bowl, like, getting +1 to demons every time someone dies. So sick. Especially in the sort of weenie culture that Wordbearer's running. Yeah, if I didn't have a Slayer of Worlds, like, he would be having such a good day. But he doesn't. So,
You are not worthy of the secrets of the gods.
Yeah, Lorgar. Erebus has got some balls. You haven't had a chance to use this guy yet. He looks absolutely terrifying. Take that, nerds! Oh, so onto Argel Tal. Possibly, I think, my favourite of them. I mean, he's, in my opinion, so much fun. So much fun. I love his ability. Like, it's so word-bearing. You'll see in a moment what I mean by that. Now, there's 2 videos I'm going to show you, which is like 2 different strategies from the current Argel Tal deck that I'm using in the event.
We need control if we are to win this war.
So the reason I'm playing that is to get Erebus to target it rather than start building something, because actually I've only got 30 health and I don't want him building that massive spawn brick. He decides to go for that instead, which is fair. As you can see in a minute, that is going to suit me right down to the ground. Because I'm going to get this down. Now this is really cool. So, and it's quite well priced as well. So it's 15 energy, but every time you kill, like Argel Tal kills a unit, it goes down by 2. And you'll heal 5, and it becomes round, which you're going to see later is pretty cool. So this guy's ability is deal 1 damage. If it dies, it can act again. So, you know, like I play Zezagal squad and spent 2 mana, and that's gone down by 4, right? But I'm going to do that for now. Because I need targets to get rid of those spawns. That was a bit frustrating. Because what I was hoping is that, you know, 3s would go into that, they'd be on 1 health, I could spend 2 mana, pop, 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 pop. Yeah, 6 mana down for 2, and actually. Well, I wouldn't be able to do it this turn, but next turn I would. So I have to do Cameo. I do that because again I want that to be cheaper. Cameo's quite cool actually. I think it's worth for that. Basically, it's a it's like a artillery strike and an Angtao, because obviously Angtaos now don't draw a card. Well, obviously it doesn't go back into the deck, but whatever. It's an Angtao that deals damage to the board rather than going back into your deck, which I can then pop, pop, pop. So it's looking pretty good. And you're going to see in a moment, like this guy's good. I think his name's Rouse. Raum. That's it. So yeah, again, that would be pretty terrifying. Like, and if he plays the Book of Lorgar, like that's ridiculous. This guy, by the way, needs a shout out. He is incredible. Like, you play him with the 4/4 for 4 that gets 2/2/2s, the Righteous Zealots. Jesus. So this guy, right? He's unstoppable, 3 damage, and he's got heal 2 when he kills something. So like, he kills the 5/3s and only takes 3 damage, which is pretty cool. And as you're going to see, he is pretty cool. So I'm gonna play this geezer. I mean, I stole this off that guy's deck. Why wouldn't you have these in your deck? I mean, Jesus Christ. Just why? Like, for 8 mana as well, that seems pretty well priced. I know like you've got a couple of like destroys or bounces and things like that, but I mean, Jesus, like he's what's it proof? He's Melgator proof, for God's sake. Yeah, that was rude of me. So I don't attack. Not sure how much damage you can dish out. So
I am Raum.
I am Raum. Yeah, so really cool aggro. I could see how like this theme, this whole killing yourself, like killing dudes and cultists to get Raum out, could be a really cool deck idea. I'm definitely, when I come to it, plan that. 10/10 man, 4 cleave. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's 8 mana. Like, yeah, it kills your other creatures, but who gives a fuck? Like, oh no, either it doesn't survive that long, or you're dealing out 10 damage every turn. Like, yeah, alright. So then, this is the other sort of strategy that I can use with Argel Tal. Very, very cool. So,
There's a great difference between glory and sacrifice.
I like
I
that.
believe I know enough of sacrifice.
So yeah, I'm getting my Blessed Sundown. I really like the Hour Couples, guys. It's so good. Yeah, so I get this guy out. He makes horse occultists. It's actually pretty good. Like a 2/3 that makes more 2/3s. It's not bad for 4. And like, so they then sort of have to choose which one they're going to kill. With Argel Tal, obviously they can swing it at his face. I can then kill them, which gets my Blessed Sundown. Like, it's cool, man. So I suspect he's going to kill that guy because he doesn't want more horse occultists. So that's why I attack with that guy. See? And then he kills that guy, which is fine. Like, Now I've got Malnor Squad, and Malnor Squad works really good with this guy. Like, you're going to see in a moment, he is utterly ridiculous. Like, if you ever fight an Argel Tal or like a Webbers, you need to kill Sethlon squad. Which is why I was really, really happy when that happened. Good, now I can't tell again. Ha 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 ha. Which then means that turn 7, I get Mal on squad. So he gets +1/+1 front line, so infantry troops you put into play. Oh Christ! Is that 2/3/3s with front line that when they die create 2/1/1 2/2 with front line? Oh my god! You're fucking what? Look at this. Whoop! Yeah. Camille's pretty solid, in my humble opinion. Destiny's Hand, I'm not too fussed by. Not too excited by. It can, I guess, work well in certain respects, but just feels a bit expensive to me. Like, you want to be doing other things on turn 6. Oh. I suppose I'm going to kill one of them guys. But yeah, so as you can see, it's pretty horrible. And like, I know it's only an event, but that's the sort of, I guess, deck strategies that you might think about. So, I mean, just some thoughts. So cards I'm really quite excited about. So yeah, they could be quite good. He could be interesting. I think he would work very well with the Book of Lorgar, because obviously that guy can get in the way of your energy quite quickly. Dark Oratory. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Like, I don't know how I feel about that because word bearers feel quite troop heavy rather than tactic heavy. Like, you get 2 cards for 3, which is pretty good, I guess. And you might buff your troops. They're okay. I guess actually they might be. You know what? Actually, they could be pretty good in Argel Tal because you could play them, give +1/+0 to the troops, and then you could proc him with Argel, get his cost down. That's an interesting idea. That's a really interesting idea. Like, you could maybe splash one of those. Like, play like a 2-cost creature and then just 4 times that into them. I mean, obviously that's an interesting one. I think that's less useful with Argel and more, in my opinion, more useful with like Erebus. That one I found really difficult to get off. Like, yeah. I haven't tried that yet. That looks good. I go quite interesting. The only issue is that it's going to get maybe like 1 or 2, and then it's going to die. Kith said, I'm not sure about him. Like, the problem is he's unlikely to die through sacrifice, if that makes sense. That's an interesting one. I mean, it's like the Ragnarok. It's a bit more targeted. I can see that being played. I mean, I personally, I think that should be in like every deck. Like, that's horrifying. That could be quite cool, actually. Like, if you had if you had like an Argel Tal deck with a few Astartes in them and lots of infantry, that could be like really quite interesting. Like, you know, just to sort of draw through stuff. Malnor, I think, is incredible. This guy was all right. Um, Dark Brethren, I haven't used him. He could be good. For Argel, I think that guy is a must. This guy's quite cool. A 4/4 for 4 with fast, because you know like that could be quite good. That guy's also cool. Although being a 3/3, that one might be a bit situational. Like I think it probably will be indexed, but like yeah, solid. Daggertal's fine. Zizagal, absolutely. Colex, cool. Like just 5 damage for having infantry. Like you know, yeah, you know. I think these guys really excite me. Like I'm super, super, super excited by these guys. The only worry I have about these guys is like if you have a wave clear heavy deck, they're just going to get annihilated. Like you know, Magnus should in theory annihilate these with the amount of wave clear he can provide. Um, but really exciting and super stoked. Um, I hope you've enjoyed my sort of investigations into the 3 warlords and the events. If you've got any comments, put them underneath. Um, but yeah, no, get involved, play. I have lots of coins that I'm waiting to spend. But yeah, these guys are sick. Tatty buys.